Okay, Patrick, I'm making this for you because I heard you say a few times that um, you'd like to get into yoga. So this is for basically anyone who's never done yoga, but I don't even really call it yoga because it's more of a fascia release. It takes at least 2 minutes for the fascia to release. So go to about 70% of how far you can stretch. Don't try to stretch all the way, just go is about 70% because you want to think of it as like a netting net or a web from the bottom of your feet all the way to the top of your head, all through your organs, everything, muscles, bones. And we want to get the fluids going, get the blood going, get the water going, the lymphatic fluid. And by stretching and just sitting here breathing through that, it's a game changer. So we're going to start with staff pose. First, I want to say, I know this is for Patrick, but if anyone else does this, if you have blocks, you'll want to use them. If you don't have blocks, grab like a couple, like 2 or 3 end pillows, or just a few pillows that can let yourself relax on, okay? Give yourself leverage so you're not so far bent down. So we're gonna start with our legs out in front of us and sit up tall. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And pretend that somebody is pulling you there's a string in the middle of your head, and somebody's pulling that string up, lengthening your spine. At the same time, press down on your legs, flex your feet. You can put your hands on your legs if you'd like. So really, the more that you press down on your legs, the more you can release your lower back. So I'm gonna get my timer ready. And we're going to take a deep breath in, arms come out and up. And on your exhale, bring in your belly, start to hinge forward, point your feet, and just let your spine round naturally. Tuck your chin to your chest. Bring your hands to your legs to keep reminding you to press down on them, pressing them into the mat. So we're just going to breathe here, and we're going to go ahead and get all of our air out. We bring in our belly on our exhale, and on our inhale, our belly comes out. So get all of your air out, bring in your belly, and now inhale, puffing up the belly with breath, expand the ribs, press down on your legs, point your feet. Exhale, bring in your belly, relax, soften, and just become heavy. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. So get all of your air out, bring in your belly. Now inhale, fill up the belly, expand your ribs front to back, side to side. Press down on your hands and your legs, point your feet, expand with breath, and on your exhale, bring in your belly, relax and soften, become heavy. Press your shoulders down away from your ears. Let your head be as heavy as a bowling ball. And just continue to breathe just like that. And you'll notice that each time you can go deeper and deeper. Let's do a couple more breaths together. So get all of your air out. Bring in your belly. Now inhale. Fill up the belly. Expand the ribs front to back, side to side. Press down on your hands and legs. Point your toes. Exhale. Relax, soften, bring in your belly. Let everything become heavy. That's the fascia releasing.
when you go too long without releasing your fascia, it hardens and will end up causing a lot of problems because it just kind of encases you and wraps you up in like this hard shell, and that's why people are tight. So let's take our last cleansing breath together, which means we inhale through the nose and then we're going to sigh it out through the mouth. So get all of your air out, bring in your belly, inhale through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Become heavy, press your shoulders down away from your ears, getting all the air out. Push your hands into your legs to help bring yourself back up. We're going to come onto our back into what's called half happy baby, but just lay on your back and just pull your knees in, whether you are grabbing from underneath your thighs or just grabbing your knees or your shins. Tuck your chin so your neck is long and not scrunched up. You want your shoulders all the way down to your lower back, flushed with the mat. So it's completely, there's no space in between your lower back all the way up to your shoulders. So as we get all of our air out, bring in your belly. And now inhale, expand the belly with breath. And on your exhale, bring in your belly and hug your knees in closer. At the same time, press your tailbone down. Getting all the air out. Now inhale, expand with breath. Exhale, bring in your belly, hug your knees in, bring them as wide as your shoulders, and drag them down towards your mat. Press your tailbone down. Tuck your chin. So every inhale, we expand the belly with breath. Every exhale, we bring in our belly, pull your knees in and down, and press your tailbone down. It's a counter stretch. You also want to try to breathe only through your nose. You want to try to get all of the old air out before putting new air in. That's why we bring our belly in when we exhale, because it hits our diaphragm and forces out all the toxins and CO2. And maybe just go ahead and rock back and forth here a little bit, massaging your back, massaging the spine. And now go ahead and take your block, either one block or one pillow, and you're going to place it underneath your tailbone. So right underneath your lower back, and then like right above your glutes. And extend your legs up above you. Shrug your shoulders down away from your ears. Palms are facing down. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Let me set my timer. So go ahead, get all of your air out, bring in your belly, and on your inhale, flex your feet, expand the belly with breath, and on your exhale, bring in your belly and point your feet. Getting all the air out. Inhale, flex the feet, Breathing through all the back of your legs. Exhale, bring in your belly, point your feet. Just loosening up the fascia. Inhale, flex. Grounding down on your palms and your shoulders. Exhale, point. Bring in your belly. And just go ahead and roll your feet, your ankles in one direction. Remember to breathe. We're just loosening up the fascia. Now go the other direction. And find stillness. And now we're going to, on our inhale, we're going to expand with breath, ground down. We're going to press our palms and our forearms and the backs of our shoulders and the back of our head into the mat on our inhale. And on our exhale, our belly comes in, and let your legs slightly fall towards you, just a little bit, as you press your tailbone down. So get all of your air out, bring in your belly. Now inhale, expand with breath, press down on your palms and arms, shoulders, back of your head. Exhale, belly comes in, relax, release, let everything soften. Press your tailbone down. Legs fall towards you. Inhale, press down into the mat, expand the belly with breath. Exhale, relax, bring in your belly, let your legs fall towards you. Press your tailbone down. Just do that a couple times by yourself. You want to bring your legs back up and start from the top. This is just really good for circulation. And we're going to do our last cleansing breath together. So get all of your air out. And on your inhale, inhale through the nose, and then sigh it out through the mouth. Bring in your belly, let your legs fall towards you. Press your tailbone down. Let's do one more where we inhale through the nose and then sigh it out through the mouth as you bring in your belly. So get all your air out. Now breathe in through the nose. Sigh it out. Belly comes in, become heavy. Press your tailbone down. Legs fall towards you. Good. Bring both your feet back down to your mat. And we're just going to come into bridge pose. You can remove your block or your pillow and come down so that your feet walk your feet in as close as you can, so that if your fingers can touch your heels, great. If they can't, just as close as you can get your heels to your fingers. Shrug your shoulders down away from your ears. And we're on our inhale, we're going to press into all four corners of our feet, lift our hips, squeeze our glutes, squeeze our knees together, ground down on your arms and the back of your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Keep squeezing the glutes, tucking the tailbone. Exhale, lower down really slow. Upper back, middle back. Keep squeezing everything in. Lower back. We'll just do one more like that. So get all of your air out. And on your inhale, press down into your feet. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs together. Ground down on the back of your shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lower down real slow. Keep squeezing everything in. Good. Now go ahead and pull your knees in one more time. And just draw circles in one direction. Again, loosening up the fascia around the hips, the hip flexors. And then switch directions. And then we're going to meet in a seated position. So you can either roll to your side and come up, or you can rock up. And we're going to come into this is called seated tree, okay? So extend your left leg out in front of you and bring your right foot, the sole of your right foot, to the inside of your left leg. So try not to have it close to your knee, too close to your knee, just like right above it's usually good. You can also take a pillow. If your knee is all the way up here, you can take the pillows or blocks and put it underneath your knee just to give you some leverage there and some support. So flex your left foot and press your right foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. That's our inhale. So we inhale, pressing everything into each other, flexing the left foot. And on our exhale, just start to walk your hands forward, point your left foot, and again, just let your spine round naturally. We're going to breathe here. So you can also use your blocks or pillows to rest your arms on if you'd like, or you can just keep your hands on your legs to remind you to ground down, because remember, the more you use your legs, the more pressure is taken off your lower back. So let's do a couple breaths together. So get all of your air out, bring in your belly. And on your inhale, press down into your leg, press your foot and leg into each other, expand with breath. Point your left foot, exhale, bring in your belly, relax and soften, press your shoulders down away from your ears. Getting all the old air out before putting new air in. Get all your air out, bring in your belly. Now inhale, press down on your legs, press your hands down into your legs. Expand the belly with breath. Point your left toe, your toes. Exhale, bring in your belly, become heavy. Make sure your head and neck are loose. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. And just continue to breathe just like that. Try to relax your face muscles, your jaw. So your inhale is active. You're pressing your foot into your leg into your foot. You're pointing your left foot, and then you're also expanding the belly with breath. And on your exhale, you're just letting go, bringing in your belly and becoming heavy. And keep your left foot pointed the whole time. A misconception is keeping it flexed. Don't do that. Let's get all of our air out. Bring in your belly. And now inhale. Expand the belly with breath. Press down into your hands and your legs. Point your left toes. Exhale, bring in your belly. Press your shoulders down away from your ears. Relax and soften. Let's do a cleansing breath where we go in through the nose, out through the mouth. So get all of your air out. And now inhale through the nose, side out through the mouth. Bring in your belly, become heavy. Press down on your legs, getting all the air out. Bring your hands down in front of you to help push you back up. And let's just do a twist before we go to the other side. And we'll almost be done. So cross your right foot over your left. Flex your left foot. Left hand is around your right knee. And your right, come onto your fingertips. Your right fingertips behind you to help lift you up. So when we twist, a lot of people think they're twisting their whole body. No, we're only twisting from the chest up. So flex your left foot, ground down into the mat, really press down into that right big toe, hugging your right knee in. So get all of your air out. And now inhale, sit up tall, lengthen. Pretend like somebody's pulling you from the crown of your head. Expand with breath. Exhale, belly comes in. Just gaze over to the right and roll your right shoulder back. Hug that knee in. Press down on your leg and your foot. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Belly comes all the way in. Then we do one more. Inhale, sit up tall. Expand with breath. Press down on your legs. Exhale, only just gaze over to the right. Belly comes in. Roll your right shoulder back. Getting all the air out. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Good. Just go ahead and bring both feet flat to your mat and just bring them about as wide as your mat. Sit back on your hands and just windshield wipe your legs back and forth before we do the other side. So now we're going to extend our right foot out. Bring our left foot to the inside of our right thigh. Again, use a pillow if you want, if you need some room, or two, it doesn't matter. This isn't as much as about alignment or use them. Or you can use your pillows to relax like this on. So maybe we'll do it this way. So if you have your pillows in front of you or your blocks, so right foot is flexed, left foot, sole of your foot is on the inside of your right leg. Sit up tall, take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, begin to bring in your belly, hinge from your hips, point your right toes, bring your pillows in close, and just let your spine round naturally. Press your shoulders down away from your ears. Get all your air out, bring in your belly. Now inhale, expand the belly with breath. Press down on your leg. Press your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Exhale, relax and soften. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Maybe stack your fists to rest your head. You hold these poses for 3 minutes. I just do a little extra for the release. Sometimes it takes the first minute just to even get settled. Relax your face muscles, relax your jaw. Let's get all of our air out. Bring in your belly. And now inhale, expand the belly, expand the ribs, front to back, side to side. Press down on your legs. Press your left foot into your right. Exhale, bring in your belly. Relax, soften. Press your shoulders down away from your ears. Belly comes all the way in, getting all the air out. Keep pointing that right foot. Remember to activate your legs. On the inhale and on the exhale, just relax and soften. Let's do our last couple breaths together. So get all of your air out. Bring in your belly. Now inhale. Expand the belly. Press your foot into your leg and vice versa. Point your right foot. Press down on your left knee. Expand with breath. Exhale, let it go. Just become heavy. Bring in your belly. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale. Expand with breath. Exhale, relax. Bring in your belly, getting all the air out. For our cleansing breaths, so stay in this pose, but for the cleansing breaths, just bring your palms either to the mat or your palms facing up. So for the cleansing breaths, we can just let that little bit left to release on its own. So get all of it. So we're going to inhale through the nose and then sigh it out through the mouth 2 times. Get all of your air out. Inhale through the nose. Press down on your legs. Sigh it out. Bring in your belly. Become heavy. Let your head and neck be loose. Get all your air out. Inhale, sigh. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Good. Hands come to your mat to help push you back up. And as you come up, let's come into our twist. So cross your left foot over your right leg. Really, so find that spot, don't rush into the pose or the position. So you want to be able to press down into your left big toe, flex your right foot, and wrap your right arm around your left knee. Bring your fingertips behind you. Again, we're not twisting like this. We're only twisting from the chest up, okay? So press down into your legs, press down into your left big toe, press down into your fingertips. Get all your air out. Take a deep breath in. Sit up tall, press down on your legs and your fingers. Exhale, bring in your belly. Hug your knee in. Look over to the left. Roll your left shoulder back. Keep grounding down into your legs. Bring in your belly. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, sit up tall. Ground down. Exhale, belly comes in. Gaze over to the left. You want to be sitting up as tall as you can as you twist. Grounding down into your legs. One more breath. As your belly comes in, hug your knee in. Roll your shoulder back. Good. And release. Sit back on your hands and just windshield wipe your legs back and forth. And then we just want to do one more thing. Lay down on your back. We're going to do one little twist. Just a good twist for your spine overall. Bring your arms out to a T. Move your hips so both of your feet are flat on your mat. Move your hips over to the right. Arms are shoulder height, palms facing down. And shift your hips over to the right and then let your legs drop over to the left. So both shoulders should be planted on your mat. Your collarbone is facing up. You're welcome to put a block underneath or the pillows underneath your knees or in between. Or if you can bring your knees up higher, you can put your left hand on top of your legs. But either way, so either keep your head forward or gaze over to the right and keep both shoulders on your mat. Let's get all of our air out, bring in your belly. And now inhale, expand with breath. And on your exhale, belly comes in. See if you can twist a little deeper. Rounding down on that right shoulder. Inhale, expand with breath. Exhale, belly comes in. Relax and soften. Just a couple more. And we'll release. Come back to center. Bring your arms out to a T. Feet are flat on your mat. Shift your hips over to the left. Drop your knees, your legs over to the right. Again, able to put a block underneath your legs, in between your knees or pillows. Palms are facing down. Gaze over to the left, or if that hurts your neck, just stay up center. But if you have a little more flexibility, then bring your knees higher up and bring your right hand on top of your legs. If not, then just have them out to a T and just stay just like this. Otherwise, if you can reach your legs with your right hand, you'll want to use that to help you twist a little deeper. So remember, both shoulders, stay grounded to your mat, get all of your air out. Now inhale, expand with breath. Exhale, belly comes in. Use your right hand to help you twist a little deeper. Ground down on that left shoulder. Inhale, expand the belly, expand the ribs, fill up with breath. Exhale, belly comes in, relax, soften. Rounding down on that left shoulder. Go ahead and release. And then just cactus your arms so that your wrists are above your elbows. Elbows are lined up with your shoulders. Bring your feet as wide as your yoga mat and just windshield wipe your legs back and forth. And then just go ahead and extend your legs long. Reach your arms up. Point your toes. Take a deep breath in. Stretch, biggest stretch of the day. Exhale, just relax. Let your arms come down beside you. Let your feet splay out. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Shrug your shoulders down away from your ears. And just take 1 minute here just to let the effects of the practice settle in. Try to relax your jaw. Feeling your belly rise every time you take a full breath in. Let's just do a cleansing breath together, in through the nose, out through the mouth. So get all of your air out. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then sigh it out. Good, one more big stretch. Maybe clasp your fingers, your hands, and reach, maybe flip them, point your toes, take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll to your side. Stay here for just one moment. And when you're ready, just push yourself up. And I hope that you liked it. You'd be surprised at how much that will do for your any kind of pain you have throughout your body just by breathing and stretching your fascia every day.